Alright, so all you guys are going into high school, and whether you're going to Tri-City or to Prescott High School, it's a big difference between your little class of 11 8th graders at Sacred Heart. But don't be worried or scared, because high school really isn't as bad as a lot of people say it is. Like, people aren't shoving you into garbage cans and like all that kind of stuff. So obviously high school is a big difference from middle school, and a lot of changes, and you don't always know what's going to happen, and that's pretty crazy. So you just have to remember that no matter what, like if your friends change, because they will, that God is always there to be your friend, and he tells you a lot of that in the Bible and throughout Gospels and all that kind of stuff, that he is there for you always, and that you just have to remember that he has a plan for you, even if you don't understand his plan or understand why he's doing certain things in your life. You just have to trust in him, and he'll guide you in the right direction, and he will always be with you. So you just got to remember that in high school, and you'll be pretty good to go if you just remember that. So I would say that the biggest change that I went through in high school was like on a personal level, like my personality and like who I was kind of changed. At the beginning of freshman year, I was like shy little person, and like, thought a lot about what other people thought about me, and wasn't really that outgoing. But then I would say over junior and senior year, I really like started to figure out who I was, and that I needed to be more outgoing and like go do the things that I wanted to do in life, because you never know when you're not going to have another chance to do that stuff, so you might as well just go out and do it. I had to keep it logical, like, freshman year and in middle school, I decided that I wasn't going to be involved in drugs and drinking and all that dumb stuff. So, I knew it was wrong, and I knew it's something that I never wanted to do, so I had that decision made beforehand. And I think God was a big part of that, because I don't know, I just realized how much he loves me, and I don't know, just how like incredible each of us are, and that he creates us for a purpose, and that's to like spread his word, or glorify him and all that kind of stuff. And you don't have to like go out at lunch and like stand up on a table and like preach to people. Like, just by your actions and like being nice to somebody else, that's enough to for them to see that you love God, and that that's a part of your life. If anybody gave me the feeling that I couldn't do something, then I would just want to prove them wrong, and I would do it. Not like in a vengeful way where I would be like, you're going down and I need to do this because you told me I can't. Like, I just do it and know inside that I overcame whatever they said I couldn't do and did it. And that's enough like achievement for me to be happy with. Right. Well, if I saw somebody, making fun of somebody else or putting somebody else down, I would stick up for the other person and tell the bully, or whatever you want to call them, that what they're doing isn't cool. I was worried about not being able to find my classes, but you go beforehand and you can find them, so that's helpful. Yeah, that was probably it. That was my biggest concern. Or that I wouldn't be able to get my locker open, because I'd be so nervous that I couldn't like open it up or whatever. What is my combo? And I would say my parting words of wisdom are to always remember that you're a kid still in high school. Even though you think you're all grown up and stuff, you're still a kid. And you need to like go do kid things, like go swing or like color or something if you're stressed out, because it really does help. And yeah, that's about it. And remember, if you're going to the high school, Prescott High School, to not step on the badger in front of the door. The tile, don't do it. Don't do it. Disrespectful.